The question today here is, do alternative energy sources reliably and effectively replace fossil fuels? And my answer is yes, they can because of many reasons I have. First of all, the USA's economy is very reliable on fossil fuels. I think that's not good at all because later on in the future, fossil fuels will run out, and even before that, their prices will skyrocket. And the US makes its own fossil fuels, but that's not nearly enough to supply the whole nation. So the US buys fossil fuels from other countries. But some of these countries are actually enemies of the USA. That means they might not even give the fossil fuels to the USA because they're enemies. Then the USA's economy and all the houses would have a power struggle. Then the USA's economy would deplete, and that's not a good thing. So this is why the government should invest in alternative resources. Right now, the only option is fossil fuels. Yes, I know that. But later on in the years, we should start gradually depleting on these fossil fuels, and we should invest more on these alternative sources. Because later on in the years, we'll also have technological increases, which makes it easier to build these alternative sources and more efficient. Another thing is that fossil fuels are not that reliable to the environment. They ruin the water, ruin the air, and make holes in the ozone layer. The environment is one of the things that keeps us alive as humans, and that means we could possibly die if we consistently use fossil fuels. The air and the environment is getting polluted every day because of all the fossil fuel burning. And I'll name some of these alternative sources to you. Some of them are solar power, hydropower, and wind power. Solar power is very reliable because in one website, it said that the sun shining on one day of the whole Earth would be enough to power the world for 27 years. That is very strong. So if we put some solar panels up, we would be able to conduct all that energy from the sun to the whole nation. But let's say there was a storm that came, or clouds came up to block the sun. Then we have these other sources that will be more advanced when the time comes on, that they'll cover up for the solar panels, such as hydropower or wind power. The windmills and the places where waterfalls are, all that energy will be enough to power the nation. And Senator Namia said that alternative energy sources are too expensive to make. But in the long run, we will have technological advances in the future that could come up with a cheaper and more efficient way. And even if they are too expensive, we have no choice. So why not invest in them in the later future? That's what I say to you, senators, that you should pass on my bill. I'm now open for questions. Thank you.
Okay, question, Senator Kurjakar.
Well, you said that a lot of other countries, which are our enemies, have a lot of oil, and if we don't get oil from them, then we won't have enough oil to power the USA. But the USA is actually a high oil production. Is actually a high oil producer. So, what do you say about that?
Well, I read somewhere that I know that the USA has a high oil production or fossil fuel production, but it still isn't enough to power the entire nation.
questions? Senator Nambiar, come here. Yes, yes.
Well, as I said in my speech, that wouldn't solar energy, because solar energy leaves a pollution that is 100 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. So wouldn't it be bad for the sun to like be shining, show all around the earth? Because then there would be too much of that.
Well, you don't necessarily have to use all that energy because in solar panels, it's not like you can get them to work all the time. So the sun does shine on the earth all the time in the day, but still, you don't necessarily have to use all that energy. So it couldn't be considered good or bad. It's neutral.
Well,
That's okay. Senator Kanchana, you said that there's a lot of solar energy available, but in theory it's one thing, but in practical life it is impossible to convince the nations who have a lot of oil resources to change their economy. Do you think it will be easy to change their mind and ask them to change their lifestyles?
Well, later on in the future, right now it would be very hard to convince other countries to change their economies. But I'm saying in the distant future, there will be no choice left. So they have no choice. A couple of decades from now, they'll have no choice but to change their economy because these fossil fuels in the earth are depleting.
Yeah, but more and more people are working from home now, so who knows that from 20 years from now we might not even travel for work. We all work from home, and there are no offices required, so the consumption of fossil fuels will go down dramatically anyway.
But, well, in the end, fossil fuels will run out. So, and some countries will be technologically advanced then, and they'll see that they'll make more profit by the alternative sources because the fossil fuels will still be less than it is today.
All right, thank you, Senator Kanchana. Senator Annamaneni, your speech.